Alright, we're back with the next part of my flight around Australia in a Cessna. This time we're going from Coffs Harbour on the New South Wales mid-north coast to the Gold Coast just south of Brisbane. So this will be fun. Looks like we'll be flying at 6,500 feet. We're going to just fly straight along that pink line. I've got FSX WX running to synchronise real-world weather into the game. And none of the usual suspects are in the Discord chat for some reason. Don't know why. Think they're all sleeping. It is Monday. So let's get into it.
Contest 107, contact Brisbane Center 133 decimal 0, good day. 133 minus 107, good day. Number 10, good day, velocity 1034, maintaining Fox 39, sir. Velocity 1034, number 10, good day.
Weird. That's usually always on top. Why is it not? Whatever. Alright. So, the weather looks like it's synchronised in nicely. And Coffs Harbour. Oh man, that's a strong ass headwind we got. Look at the bloody cone go.
New Zealand 109, contact Sydney approach.
Windsock's shaking like crazy, so's the plane. Hopefully there's not as much smoke today as there was last time.
Fiji 910, recleared direct at Dudek, climb to flight level 390. Recleared direct, Dudek, and climb to flight level 390, easy 90.
I'm going to put a lot of rudder into this.
Center, good day, Air Canada 038, heading flight level 330. Air Canada 038, Brisbane, Center, good day, recleared direct, Natalie, maintain flight
And
level
we're
330.
Only just.
Maintain flight level 330, and now clear direct position, Natalie, Air Canada 038.
Oh man, this wind is full on. Alright, Coffs Harbour. Holy crap! The wind! Alright. I'll climb up to 6,500. I think. We'll double check that.
Information that cleared Marlin for arrival, runway 34 right, maintain flight level 370.
Yep, 6,500. Oh, jeez. We're pretty much just flying straight down the coast.
Policy 147 information's just changed over to whiskey.
Come on now, you know what? I might fly this whole thing by hand.
15 knots, crosswind 15 knots, temperature 27.
Which is going to be fun with this wind. Wow. Oh man. Plane's getting blown around like crazy.
One 6710, contact me 122, decimal 75.
See, look at that. If I release the stick, you know, it sort of runs smooth for a little while and then it'll get blown around real big.
617 level center.
It's not going to get blown around real big now. Whatever. Oh, I got about 6 degrees nose up trim. So we're climbing out of Coffs Harbour. There's the town. Airport behind us. And the ocean. And somewhere out that way is New Zealand. Not that we're going there. We're not going there. There's no way I'm going to try and fly a Cessna to New Zealand. Once we get up to 6.5, we're just going to fly down the coast. Nice and simple. This wind is full on. How do I find out what weather it is? Can't. That doesn't tell me. No idea.
Block 1034, we're finished with flight level 390. If you'd like to return to flight 3 address. The 1034, no immediate requirement to descend if you're happy where you are. We are, just let us know. Thank you, block 1034. Happy 1034. Go 524, contact Brisbane Centre 143 days, we'll do that. 1330, Tigo 524.
Whoa. Really getting blown off course.
Malaysian 122 heavy, Sydney function. Just 631, connect center 128.845, expect start clearance, connect. 185, here, yes, 731.
Why is it so nose up?
Rusty 142, when ready, descend to 10,000, Sydney QNH 1008. Rusty 142, advise your current estimate from Marlin. That's 142.
Oh. This wind is ridiculous. Geez, we haven't gone far. That's the airport we took off from back there.
Thomas 145, I've just got a warning message from my system. It says ADS connection failure. Are you getting indications on your end? Helicopter India Delta India, Harbour bridge at this time, down for destination 50, we'll continue at Sailing 5 for another work today. India Delta India, Sydney, set remain outside, class Charlie, space, standby. Remain clear, Delta India, standby. Please turn out Foxtrot Golf, Quebec, passing 4,000, request flight level 120. Foxtrot Golf, Quebec, Sydney Centre, identify, remain outside, class Charlie, space, contact passes, clearance 129.47, good day. 29447, Foxtrot Golf, Quebec. India Delta, India, squawk 3462, and expect Bondi 5. 3462, expect Bondi 5, South India Delta, India. Malaysian 122, contact Melbourne Centre 133.45. 65, Malaysian 122. Malaysian 122, landing to flight level 30. Malaysian 122, Melbourne Centre, Canadian, climb to level 320. 320, Malaysian 122. Glasses, good afternoon, corner 759, climbing flight level 280. Corner 759, Sydney departures. Corner 759, have you had any adverse ride reports on climb out? Corner 759, no adverse ride reports, but there's been a bit of weather around your route. Direct power will probably be a bit bumpier than cabin. 145, identification is now terminated. HRS continue on dive link, monitor HF 13261.
Alright, come on. Level off.
Qantas 145, the dive link appears to be working. I just had a warning message pop up, but I don't know if it's an ongoing issue. I'll let you know shortly.
What the hell?
Rugby 1034, contact me 122, thanks 175. 122, the track is approved. 5 miles left to track for the Coffs 759. 1034, Montana, plot 3 north east. Rugby 1034, Melbourne Centre. Qantas 881, contact me 122, decimal 75. Sydney Centre, helicopter, India Delta, overhead. India Delta, India identified. Contact departures 123 decimal 0 for clearance. 230 Delta, here. Departures today, Qantas 41, Qantas 041 Heavy, Sydney departures. Qantas 041, climb at 290 knots greater. Okay, please, that Qantas 041, just take it for the weather. Yep, no, that's okay, we can do that. 290 knots, Qantas at this point. Thanks, mate. Qantas 759, now for weather request direct tower. Qantas 759, roger, standby. City departure sky, Qantas 577, kilometer flight level 280. Qantas 577 the city departures. Tractor car. Thank you, direct tower, Qantas 759. Qantas 577, tractor car. Direct tower, Qantas 577. That's going to all done, CDJ. Foxtrot Golf Quebec, now 5 minutes out to a parachute drop on flight level.
Get a map up so I can work out where I am.
Qantas 759, contact Melbourne Centre 133.5, good day. 133.5, Qantas 759, good day. 577, request 3 miles left and right of track to your weather. Sorry, just up to you there, second. Qantas 577, request 3 miles left and right to your weather. Qantas 577, 3 miles left and right of route is approved. Qantas 577. Qantas 041, resume desired speed. Thank you, Qantas 041.
Level 350, jet start 761.
Qantas 041, contact Melbourne Centre 133.5 today. 133.5,
Alright, here I am. Okay, so we go over the Queensland border about a minute before we land. Okay.
Qantas 041, Melbourne Centre, good day.
That's fine.
Flight level 360.
Thought I was closer to Queensland than that. Nope.
Until you're about the walk-along area.
37.
Qantas 537, contact Melbourne Centre 133.5 today. 123.5, Qantas 537, cheers. Qantas 537, just confirm frequency 133.5. Yeah, 133.5, Qantas 537. Band 47, passing 2,500, track direct back to. Centre, good afternoon, Qantas 577, kilometre flight level 280, direct error. Qantas 577, Melbourne Centre, good day, climb 2, flight level 400. Flight level 400, Qantas 577.
.31 nautical miles from our first waypoint. On this long voyage around Australia.
LG 1034, advise your true airspeed. 450 velocity, 10 vehicle. LG 1034. Traffic in the Wollongong City Beach area. Foxtrot Golf Quebec in the process of dropping 10 feet from flight levels overhead flag South Point.
Cool. Okay, my altimeter's doing weird shit.
Miles right of track 2 with her. Quarter 618, give you that up to 20 miles right. 0 miles right, next quarter 618. Coffs, Mike, Harbour Centre, today. Contact Harbour 280, I'll be stepping up underneath some crossing traffic. Contact 617, contact Centre 128, small 5, expect start clearance. 128, small 5, contact 617, error. Thanks.
Sounds like someone was leaning on the microphone.
Station transmitting on 124, decimal 55, that was carrier wave only. Canada 038, contact center 124, decimal 625. Qantas 577, do you still require the 3 miles left and right? Negative, Qantas 577. Qantas 577. Qantas 759, contact me 122, decimal 75.
Center velocity 326, maintain call 380, clear the weather.
Velocity 326, Melbourne Centre, good day, roger, track direct to Parks.
Direct Parks, velocity 326.
Slowly 21 passing 1,500 on highway 5,000.
Will be 21, Sydney, departures identified. Remain clear of Amaru at all times, and when able, advise your intended drop height with intention.
Remain clear of Amaru at all times. We'll be dropping at 6,000. Will be 21.
Will be 21, Qantas 6000.
6,000 will be 21.
Qantas 759, coming followable 360. Qantas 759, Melbourne Centre. Qantas 577, contact me 122, decimal 75. 122, decimal 75, Qantas 577.
I'm gonna have to tune to Brisbane soon.
Good day, Qantas 577, direct carrier, Qantas flight level 400. Qantas 577, Melbourne Centre. Foxtrot Golf Mike, Qantas flight level 300. Just out 761, contact centre 133, decimal 15, good day.
231 back, it's 761.
Just out 437, contact me 122.
Thank you for following Double D 200.
Hey, hey! Awesome! How's it going, mate?
Melbourne Centre, just out 437, flight level 340. Just out 437, Melbourne Centre.
Let's try Brisbane Centre.
Approaching Mount Cotton, and then there's obviously two after him. The one you'll be looking to spot to get into your area of operation is about a beam Dreamworld. It's a Qantas 737.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye out. Romeo, just Foxtrot there.
Brisbane Centre, Oscar November Whiskey, Cessna 172 is entering the Gold Coast training area from the north. 1,500, request traffic.
Oscar November Whiskey, g'day. Current traffic in the training area is Oscar Uniform Alpha, Cessna 172. Also, in your 1 o'clock at 5 miles, tracking southbound at 1,500 unverified. Application service coming.
Cover the traffic, thank you, Oscar November Whiskey.
Okay, 15 nautical miles to the next waypoint. Alright. Just like to make sure everything's set right. Or as right as I know how to set it. Got a new job recently, so hopefully I might be able to actually start saving for real flying lessons. I've flown a Cessna once. And yeah, the instructor was, well, let's put it this way, he said, yeah, anytime come back and he'll train me because he reckons I was good. I've flown a glider once, that was fun, but yeah, I just need to save up a bit of cash so I can actually afford flying lessons. Guaranteed it won't be the plane. Well, I know the plane that he's got doesn't have these displays. It's got the old steam gauges. Give me a Garmin set any day. Oh, I can't wait for the next flight simulator to come out, but I do need to start designing a new computer for it.
Austin Red Whiskey, that traffic's in at 12 o'clock, about 2 miles, same level. You got him inside?
8 time, Austin November Whiskey.
Austin Whiskey, thanks, justification system.
We're going to also take a Foxtrot taxi Arctic Field for Canberra request post.
Tango Foxtrot, course 1205, and we'll be VFR departure.
VFR 1205 on the Tango Foxtrot.
Tango Foxtrot.
Alright, what town is that in front of me? Connect my map here. Okay. We're going over Brooms Head, which is that town just down there. You know, broom like you sweep the floor with, a Broom's Head. Yeah, I don't know why they called it that. Okay, that over there is Harwood Island. See, it's an island surrounded by a river. And the town of Yamba is here. You know what? I might actually start designing a new computer while I'm on stream. As soon as I've got a long straight line to fly.
Victor, Foxtrot, thank you. Contact me now 119.5.
119.5, that's Victor Foxtrot.
Thank you. Romeo, Victor Foxtrot, are you still with me?
Go ahead, Romeo, Victor Foxtrot.
Romeo, Victor Foxtrot, contact departures on 118.45.
Departures 118.45, Romeo, Victor Foxtrot. That's Victor Foxtrot on 1195.
That's Victor Foxtrot.
Alright, let's find a CPU first. 3rd Gen AM4. Ryzen. Ryzen 5, 6 core 12 thread. Nah, hell no, I can go bigger than that. Ooh, 8 core 16 thread. Here we go, Ryzen 9, 12 core 24 thread CPU. That's what I'm talking about. Let's add that to my watch list.
Message retracted.
Yes, apparently. Whatever that means. Either way, how's it going, Tattered Arts? Haven't seen you for a while. Also, Streamlabs updated, so I no longer have YouTube chat on the right.
I'm good.
All I've got is what comes through on this thing. Well, that's good to hear.
Alpha Victor Foxtrot, leaving controlled airspace, control service Gemini, and remain as frequency.
Yeah, I'm just flying to the Gold Coast and building a new computer at the same time. Because I've got to prepare for that new flight simulator that's coming out.
We will get rain in Cali on Tuesday and Wednesday. We might get thunder on Wednesday, but I will have my earbuds on so I might not hear it, plus they are noise cancelling.
Ooh, fancy. Noise cancelling earbuds. Oh well, here we've had fire, 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 and more fire. Literally. I'll bring up a couple of pictures.
Fire? What happened?
Like every other year in Australia. Half the country's underwater and the other half's on fire, and I've got a phone call. Fantastic. Just what I need while I'm on stream. Shit. Oh, come out of the dock. Hang on a sec. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Daniel?
Yes.
Hi, Daniel. This is Casey Martin, account manager calling from
Half the country is underwater? What do you mean?
Yeah, sorry, what? Where are you from?
I'm actually calling from Income Class Company.
Yeah?
Now, this is regarding your interest on making a secondary source of income online.
Uh-huh.
Do you have experience with online trading, or are you familiar with that?
I don't even know what you're on about, because I've just got another job, so I've got 2 jobs now, so
Oh, okay.
yep.
So we're actually not offering you a job.
Okay.
What we have here, though, is we provided your information on one of our campaign ads at investing.com. It says here you provided your name, phone number, and your email address.
Yeah, I don't remember doing that though. I usually don't. At where?
So what I was about to say is that this was done specifically inputted as one of our marketing campaign ads posted at investing.com. It says here this was inputted last September 12th. That's a Thursday, and this was done at exactly 2:34 p.m. your time. Now it says here we are actually providing you information about online trading, like trading in the financial market. You heard about that or done anything similar?
No, never.
I see. So you're also not into trading in the financial market, like some statements, assets, or actually stock shares?
No, I've never done any of that.
None of that?
No.
I see. Well, yeah, we're actually calling you to provide you more information since our company is an academic institution. So basically, we teach our clients on how to do online trading for them to earn passively on a daily basis with the use of our software. Now, you did mention earlier that you have like 2 jobs at the moment, correct?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, okay. And are you like working part-time on the other and then full-time on another one?
Just part-time on both. Doing all I need. I do.
Part-time on both. And,
Yeah.
if I may ask, so what is your current, part-time job?
Well, on one of them I do computer repairs, and on the other one I do work at a pizza shop.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, that's very decent, of course. Now, what we're providing you right here is another opportunity for you to make additional source of income aside from your main source of income.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you haven't heard about online trading is actually one of the easiest and safest ways to make additional source of income or extra money.
Mm-hmm.
Now, with the use of our software right here, though, that's actually something that you can download on any of your devices.
Yeah.
Be it your smartphone or your laptop, iPad, computer.
Uh-huh.
And what we do is we assist you in knowing more about strategies and fundamentals on how to do online trading.
Okay.
Now, since we're an academic institution, since you don't have any experience, we can teach you from basic to advanced courses of online trading. And we assign you a financial analyst for them to go over with the courses on your available time. Okay?
Uh-huh.
Now, while we're teaching you on how to do that, we also provide you with an automatic trading software that's for free. And for the software, since it's fully automatic, it can read, scan, and analyze the financial market for you. So all you need to do is to log into the trading software and click on the start button. Whereas, my clients are actually usually doing before they start their day, of course, they do that. They log in and click on the start button. And at the end of the day, they can go ahead and check on the trading software for you to manage your profit for the day. Since you do have options to, withdraw your daily profit either daily, weekly, or even once a month.
Alphabet Foxtrot, contact center 120.3.
The financial market over 600 assets.
120.3, Alpha Victor Foxtrot.
Stocks and shares, commodities, indices, gold, copper, Bitcoin, and such. So that's actually how we do it. And of course, we let you earn little by little here on a daily basis. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, since you're doing 2 jobs at the moment, are you merely supporting yourself, or do you already have like wife and kids?
What? Yeah, something. I'm actually busy at the moment.
Sorry?
I'm actually quite busy at the moment.
Oh, I see. Well, I'm sorry to catch you at a bad time here.
Yeah.
It will be very quick. Since again, because of our client expansion program, we're reaching out to our Australian clients, of course, just so as we can help them get onto the opportunity and start earning passively via online trading.
Alpha Tango Foxtrot 1,500, resume IFR.
That you need to stop,
Alpha Tango Foxtrot, copy resuming IFR. There's no reported IFR traffic from outside class AS, please stand by 1 for
secondary source of income.
Right outside class Charlie, Alpha Tango
Of
Foxtrot.
course, the profit that we're looking at right here on a daily basis.
Mm-hmm.
We're not talking about like a couple of hundreds or thousands of dollars.
Alpha Tango Foxtrot, contact system departures on 118 Cessna, full climb, full course.
That's 45, Alpha Tango
That's
Foxtrot.
at a range because the financial market can go up and the financial market can go down, of course. But then again, you won't have to worry on checking if you will be buying or selling because the software will do all of that for you, and it also has the capability on checking if the position that you're in right now, where it's buying or selling, if it goes against your current position, then it will automatically close out the trade for you, securing the profit that you will have on that trade. Okay?
Uh-huh.
Do you follow me so far? Okay. All right. Now, again, this is just an opportunity that we're providing you for you to have a secondary source of income. Now, like all of the other businesses, of course, since we're providing you the services together with the software for free, we're actually providing our clients a 14-day trial just so as they can use the services and the software and see results for themselves, okay? Because technically, we won't be able to let you see, what we're talking about, or let you see the entire picture if you don't get to see results. So that's why we developed, or we provided this 14-day trial for our clients, okay?
Yep.
Now, how to start? Now, to start with online trading with us, usually the startup capital that we have right here for our regular clients or without a promotion is actually $500 to up until $1,500 US. But then again, because of this, we're letting you try everything for 14-day trial with only a one-time deposit of $100 US. So that means that $100 $100 would serve as your market capital to trade in the financial market. All right? Now, if at any case, within the 14 days, you decide that you don't want to continue, or maybe let's say 3 days, or even 5 days, 7 days, you see results, you see your profit, and you don't want to continue, of course, you can always step back, because again, we cover you with a trial period, and you will be able to withdraw your one-time deposit, including the profits that you have when you stay with us. All right? Right.
Yeah,
so basically that's that, and even if in any case you would, sorry?
Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about, and I'm not interested.
Oh, what do you mean? You want me to clarify on how it's
No, I'm just...
the software?
Numbers fuck with me, and I just couldn't be stuffed thinking about it at the moment.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah. Now we go into, where is that piece of software? We load up the, what's it called? It's called Who Called Me? No? Who Called Me? No, that's the Australian one. What about the, fuck off, cunt. What's the other one called? Ah, there we go. Should I answer? Is it the same number? 4638? Oh, they're calling me back from a different number. This will be fun. Time to start blocking multiple numbers. Spam. Telemarketer. I don't know, trying to... Some investments crap. Select all. Copy. There we go. Number reported and blocked. And the second one, same again, block. Same reason, paste. Confirm. Reported and blocked. That was... I have no idea what the fuck she was saying, eh? It wasn't the accent, it was just... Ugh. And you start talking about weird investments and shit, I got no fucking clue. So, either way, as you can see, lots and lots and lots of bushfires around the country. And we're actually flying over one right now that is marked as out of control. So that's fun. We're above Yamba now. We're approaching Byron Bay. Yeah, so yeah. That fire there is pretty much right there in real life. So yeah, if this was actually getting fire data from real life, that you just see nothing but fire in these mountains. It'd be full on. And smoke.
Yo, text chat only today. CBF jumping into Discord.
Ah, you're a bum. But yeah, oh, I have no idea what she was saying on the phone.
LOL.
Alright. We're flying along to the Gold Coast. But yeah, by fires, I mean, when I was talking with Tattered Hearts before, fires, the whole country's on fire. Every single... So this is only showing 4 states, so Tasmania, South Australia, New South and Queensland. And that's a lot of fires. I'll see if I can bring up the one that was in my town recently, like 200 metres from my house. They've got an arse book here somewhere. There we go. Nope, that's not what I'm looking for.
Yeah, the one in Finley that knocked out the electricity to Tacomol.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one I'm looking for. Not that one. That one. So yeah, there. You know, my house is like 200 meters just off the side of screen here. There's a decent fire. This is after they put it out. Yeah. The water hole. Yes, the water hole was on fire. I'll let you work that out.
Good afternoon. Helicopter Julius Bravo is target 1,000.
Oh, that's for one of the other nearby fires that they had a few days ago. They had to bring the water bomber in.
I had no power for a few hours initially, then again while they actually fixed it.
Yep. Just trying to find a good picture of it actually on fire. There it is. That's what it looked like when it was going, before they started putting it out. I was at work when that started. I got home and the bloody highway was closed. Had to go the long way around to get home. Yes, I agree with Peter Dosser. That's a bit too close to home. It was. My house still smells like smoke. Yeah, from what I understand, it was actually the high voltage lines. One of them fell or something, and it sparked the fire. I'll see if I can find a picture of these lines. Here we go, the Finley job. You can see it all the way through town.
That makes sense.
Yeah. After they got it out, hang on. Yeah, there's the big high voltage ones above that truck there, I think. Actually, no, the high voltage ones are on a steel pole. That's a crappy wooden pole. No, I can't see them properly. But they're in there. Those great big power lines that run through Finley and then down to where you are in Toke. You might be able to spot them on 6 maps.
On the pad of the RBH. Remain OCTA, report on the pad of the RBH. Sorry, Brickbo, we'll stay OCTA, but we may pop up above 700 just west of here.
If it loads.
Whiskey 588, Roger, in that case, squawk 1746 and report in.
I'm joining Discord. Can't hear you over ATC.
I'll throttle ATC down a little. Ah, crap. What airport was I looking at last time I was in here? Oh, Tocumwal. Sweet. That means I'm not too far away. Alright. Finley, here we go. So this is the area that was on fire. And here's our power station down here. And the big power lines, which way do they run through?
There you go.
Yo. Yeah.
Yo.
I can't work out where the big power lines run through, but here's one of them here. One there on the screen. And yeah, the fire was all in this area. Well, all the way to the end here. See, my house, let's just put it this way, my house is in this area. My house is on screen. Is all I'm going to say.
Yep.
And the fire was here.
Yeah.
So, you know, I thought maybe it was a truckie smoking and throwing his butt away, lighting the whole place on fire because it's dry.
Yeah, I was thinking too.
But no, it's these big, high-powered power lines.
Yeah.
One of them sparked it in there.
Yep. Yep. They probably haven't been in there to trim the trees for a long time.
I haven't seen the goat in years. I think it died from old age.
I was thinking there was a goat in there.
Yeah, goat used to keep everything short. It was great.
Yeah.
Alright, where are we at now on this flight?
The other paint in the southern training area is in your 2 o'clock position at 7 miles.
Alright, I know I just joined, but I will be back in a minute.
Oh, we're almost there. 'Cause there it is
Oh,
coming
you
up.
still need the Cessna, it's fine.
Hang on, Byron Bay.
back.
Yeah. Alright, so we're approaching Byron Bay at the moment. Which means that's Byron Bay right there. We're just flying down the pink line on our way to Queensland. We're getting pretty close to the Queensland border, actually.
Contact approach 124.7. 124.7, George Bravo, thank you.
Alright, let's see. I was seeing if there was some way I could drop the other sounds when the microphone was running, but nope, apparently not. Spin my neck around like that bloody kid in The Exorcist.
Rescue 500 taxi departure this time, Benny back to Kilcoy Hospital, PFR departure for the north, request transfer.
Rescue 500, g'day, score code 6044.
Code 6044, Rescue 500.
Is this the Tucky waypoint? Yeah, Tucky. Tucky. So if we're at the Tucky waypoint, then oh geez, we start descending because well, not immediately. We're 23 minutes away apparently from the airport from Gold Coast.
Rescue 508 landed at the RBH. Rescue 508, thank you. Rescue 508.
Anyway, alright, so we're on the last leg. The airport's only at 21 feet from sea level. I know it's going to be underwater in 15 years' time. Alright. Ow. That was sharp. Yeah. Brisbane ATC is boring.
Okay, got it. I'm back.
Nice. Brisbane ATC talks fuck all. They were yakking more a few minutes ago, but now they've just shut up. So that's weird.
Is that who you got going today?
Yes. Because we're 20 minutes away from Queensland.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So we're flying from Coffs Harbour to Gold Coast.
Yep.
So where's my map? I'll bring up where I am and where I'm going. Here I am here. Took off from Coffs Harbour. We're going to Gold Coast, which is, you know, right on the... actually. Stop keeping in centre of map. Let's have a look here. I'll give you Possum Creek. Wow. I don't know what state the airport's in. Look, the line for Queensland and New South Wales runs straight through the centre of it. Runs straight through the centre of this whole town. Look at it. Okay. So I'll touch down in Queensland. No, I'll touch down in New South.
And park in Queensland.
And then I'll park in Queensland. Yeah, it looks like it. What? I don't know what fucking state I'm in. There's a lot of towns up in this area, though, in New South. Look at that. Now, I'm sure I saw something that was like Possum Creek or some shit.
Hey, I just saw your video on the Epic Games launcher and not being able to log in. Did you ever figure out a fix for it? I'm currently having that issue.
Yes, I actually did get it fixed. I had to change my DNS server and disable anything that was blocking ads because I was using the AdGuard DNS server. So I had to change my DNS server in network settings to Google's DNS server, and that solved it. And then once I was signed in, I just changed it back to AdGuard and all was good.
Oh, by the way, Blockada
Yeah,
on tablet and stuff doesn't block the ads on YouTube.
it's odd. It is here. Oh, then again, I've got YouTube Red, so I don't see ads.
That's it. Mine's disabled till tomorrow.
Okay.
Couldn't pay for it.
Fun. Change adapter settings. That's what I'm looking for. Properties. IPv4. Yeah, just... Yeah. Those settings should fix it. 8.8.8.8 and 8.8.4.4. You punch them in and you should be good in your DNS settings for your network.
If I've had a copy resuming on fire, you identify there's no reported IFR traffic. Command outside fast, Charlie S base, stand by 14 airways clearance. Georgia Bravo, the Robson 44 is just operating west of the city at 1,000 feet. And he should be remaining in the city this stage.
Cover the traffic and will remain OCTO, rescue 500.
Alright.
Rescue 500, contact approach 24.7.
Approach 124.7, rescue 500.
Alright, so... Oh, we're up past Lismore at the moment.
Oh, wow.
Lennox Head. Byron Bay, still ahead? I thought... Okay, if that's not Byron Bay then... Oh, God, I'm heaps further back than I thought I was. So that's Byron Bay. Not that. Yes!
Well, what happened then?
Alison's like, are you lost? Yes. Anyway. Join the bloody chat! Anyway. What? Oakley dokley. Anyway. It's good that this microphone, oh, turbulence. Ooh, rough turbulence. It's good that this microphone's got all that auto leveling so I can yell! And it drops it down a little.
Yep.
Only a little. Speaking of, it's a good day today and the car is clean. Once I'm done getting the HondaJet to catch up, I should go out and film a new version of Reset DPF light for the Mazda 6. Because I'm going to show how to use it with an OBD sensor and all that sort of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So that you can... Because it's basically going to start with First you need to know why the DPF light's blinking, plug this thing in, look for what it says. If there's no errors, then it's just your service light, so you reset it.
Yep.
Because that'll solve a lot of confusion on the comments. Because they're all going, some people going, oh, it can mean this or it can mean that. Yes, it can. 90% of the time it's not. And I'm sick of explaining to people, you got to plug the ELM327 device into the bottom of it to find out if it is that or not.
Yo!
Hey,
Hi diddly ho, neighborino.
don't mind me just stuffing my face.
I've got a Coke.
Where the fuck did you get that from?
This is not an advertisement for Coke. Now, I got it from Greg.
Damn it, I'm gonna have to kick his ass down. He knows you're not supposed to have sugar. He knows you're diabetic. He knows you're not supposed to have fucking caffeine, so he keeps giving you fucking Coke.
I don't understand why he doesn't give me the black top ones, the no sugar
The no
ones.
sugar one. Yeah, that's the one I drink. And I've got that here now.
Where's your pub?
He just buys regular. It's the same price as the regular, and it tastes so close that it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because he buys the usual one, the normal ones for himself, so he just has them in the fridge, so he just gives them to you.
He's a bum. And I had to go there and get all the serial numbers off all the printers and all the computers and stuff. You know, the time of year where you got to update your insurance stuff, and he still had all his old computers and technology from a couple of years ago on there. So, you know, computers that aren't even in the shop anymore.
Well, technically they are, because most of them are in storage up the top.
Yeah, but they're not the ones getting used. I had to go through and... luckily the case for the one that's in the office has its own serial number on the back, so we just use that serial number. The one in the workshop didn't have a serial number on the case.
Yeah, did you custom build that one?
I've custom built both of them.
Yeah.
Guess what serial number I ended up using for that?
No idea.
Ended up using Bellark Advisor to get me the serial number of the motherboard. That'll do.
Won't work.
Because yeah, his thing was still listed as an Optima in the office. And the Excel down in the workshop. Actually, that's amusing. The computer that was down in the workshop until years ago. Look at my joystick camera.
Oh, you're using the case. Forget about that.
That's it there. That's one of his old computers. Or at least the case from it. I've since stripped everything out and replaced everything.
Thank you so much.
Yep, not a problem, man.
Yeah, I can't remember. Why did you give me that one? It was just a case of it was too bulky to put in storage or some shit.
That worked.
No, he gave me the case
He gave it to you for some reason.
I gave him a better case. One that wasn't missing half its panels. Well, it was just easier for them to continue using that one while I built the new machine and then just did a swap over on the day. So I got the old one. He's like, oh yeah, this isn't worth anything anymore. Nah, it's buggered. He's like, yeah, but so I brought it back and pulled the Holden logo that was glued onto the intake fan off it. And
Whiskey identified.
I'm sure I've got that badge somewhere in here. Don't know where.
Thanks so much, I'm subbing.
Whiskey identified. Verify level.
Alright. So yeah, I like to help people. That's why a lot of my older videos are guides.
Yeah.
And why I'm talking about filming a guide for that DPF light again. So I don't think any of my cameras are recharged. I know my microphone is, because every time it's plugged in I'm using it as recharged, and I've got its handle here.
Yep.
But Well, there's not much wind out there, and with this microphone, that's no longer an issue.
Yeah, it's really sunny out there.
So I'll have to be wearing my brand new UV sunglasses.
Because, yeah, I was just thinking of going and getting the washing off the line, and, yeah, just walking to the back door, I started to burn. Standing at the back door, it's like, what the fuck?
Yep. I went to the servo and got these new sunglasses that are marked as UV 400, and I took my UV laser with me, and some UV reactive material, driver's license. And I just started by shining the UV laser through everything, and if I could see the UV laser going straight through the lens onto whatever was behind, I didn't even bother picking it up.
Yep.
There was literally one pair out of all of the glasses marked as UV 400 that was actually blocking UV.
Oh god.
Nasty, nasty shit.
Yep. They do that apparently with polarized lenses as well.
Polarized is a lot easier to check.
Yeah, you just get your phone a blank white
Get your
thing
phone
and then tilt it
turn it
behind
sideways. Just turn your phone around, and if the screen goes black, they're polarized.
Yep.
But the problem is my polarized glasses that I got from there aren't UV. They don't block any UV at all. So in fact, they're worse for your eyes.
Yep.
Because everything's darker, your pupils open more, which just lets more UV in.
Yep.
Random question.
Yo.
If I wanted to share a calendar event with you, Daniel, which email address?
My Gmail, 85.
85? Yeah, alrighty. Incoming.
Oh no.
Calendar.
Looks like we're 20 odd nautical miles out from our destination, so that'll be it just there near that river, I reckon. So I'm going to actually start rolling the altitude down a little. I'm going to go to 3,000.
Pardon me.
I've been a bit lazy. I've been using altitude hold and controlling the plane with the rudder. See? Wiggle it left and right.
Yep.
Alright. 10:30 a.m. and 11:30 a.m. on a Monday. Yeah, that's fine. Are you going? Yes. It says responding yes, but I don't know what address that's responding from.
No, they sent it to your Gmail account.
Yeah, I know, but my Gmail account and my Pothole Studios account are linked together.
Well, I can send it to the other one.
No. It's my... Alright, there we go. It's appeared twice in my calendar now.
Broke it.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, apparently pressing yes replied on a completely different email address to the one that received it. It's in my calendar. So when are we getting you one of those shirts that I designed on my store? The loading bars. You're complaining that you can't find enough shirts that are big enough anymore. Get on Spreadshirt / whatever the fuck it is that I did, Pothole Studios store or whatever. Actually, it's on PotholeStudios.com. There's a button called store there somewhere. Yeah.
It's funny.
I have ordered Simon's Christmas shirt. Hey man, there's a ringer in the moon.
He's gonna hate you.
I don't care. It's hilarious. This is what he gets for phoning me drunk at 3 in the morning. Just to tell me about a lunar halo. He gets a shirt with a picture of his own goofy head on it.
Oh, that's funny.
I actually think I've left it on the store. I should go and hide it again.
Yeah.
Oh, stuff it. If you want a picture of my brother on a t-shirt saying the stupidest thing in the world because he's drunk, it's on the Pothole Studios store. They're limited time only. They're down a fair bit. They're under all the pregnancy shirts. Ooh, I think I can see 3D buildings in the distance, there and there. This will be interesting. Alright, we're 12.2 knots out.
So you worked out where you are yet, or are you still lost?
Well, I don't know what state I'm landing in. Because I looked at the map, and the border between New South Wales and Queensland runs straight through the centre of the runway. So I think I'll get main gear touchdown in New South Wales, and I might end up parking in Queensland.
Would have worked.
Alright, well, we're not too high up now. Ground's sort of flattening out. So I'll lower it down to 2,500. Because I do have to change course slightly, because the runway's off to the left a bit. Alright, I can see the lights for the runway.
Store on your thingy.
You what?
I said I found the link to your merch store on your thingy.
On pottlestudios.com.
No, your Twitch stream, man.
Cool, that works. But yeah, there you go, there's the runway lights over there. So I'm going to curve around until I line up with it. And I'm pretty sure they are 3D buildings. Either that or just big ass trees. And why is Gold Coast ATC so quiet? Not Gold Coast, Brisbane.
Probably because there's like bushfires around there, so in which case there'll be lots of smoke, so in which case there probably won't be many planes.
No one wants to go on holiday in a fire. Alright. So yeah, time to play catch up in the HondaJet in a little while. 308, should I do another one? I'm not working tonight, I could do another flight.
Could do.
Once I catch up in the Honda.
Guess what I've seen because I've got to do like job search and stuff.
Yeah.
Guess what I've seen in the job searches?
Yeah.
Red Rooster. In all places, one you.
What?
One you.
Why the hell are one you getting a red rooter?
I don't know. Just seems like the randomest place to put one.
Yeah, it is.
It'll probably be, but he's supposed to be North Shep, but they fucked it up.
No,
Yeah,
it's actually in one you. Like they've got an address and everything.
Cool. Send me that.
Because it's out on that highway. They'll be like, yeah, let's put one out here. Get loads of business.
Yeah, send me the address on Discord or something. And yeah, those are 3D buildings in front of me. Alright, I've throttled back a bit. I'm starting to drop the flaps out. What?
So because we're not up, fucking, you don't give us any fucking colour choices.
What do you mean?
I mean, the pregnancy shirts, they're white, grey, or black.
That's all that was available on Spreadshirt.
That's shit.
I know.
All your other shirts, you got blue and you got pink.
I know.
Other colours.
I know. They're all the available colours on Spreadshirt.
That's bullshit.
Alright, I can see the runway now and I can see just how fucking offline I am from it.
You've even got like a 3/4 sleeve shirt that's in like my favourite shade of pink.
Mm-hmm.
It's like purple.
I know. That's all that Spreadshirt had was white, grey and black. I don't know why. Yeah, there's definitely buildings in here. Alright. Throttle down a little more. And a little bit more flaps. Hey, there's bridges in this area. Actually, yeah, that's something that people were saying was missing from Flight Sim 2020. There's a good shot of London and the Thames, and not a single bridge over the Thames.
Oh.
Other than, it looks so realistic that I completely missed it.
Oh god.
I'll see if I can find that picture once I land and park.
Yep.
Oh, feels like I got a crosswind and a half.
You're a fucking crosswind and a half.
No, I can't find that listing anymore for Red Rooster.
Yeah.
So it's taken down. But yeah, I'm assuming that they'll be opening on there soon.
I'll have to look at it.
Yeah.
165-1, Rescue 588, we're now POV3 in hospital. Copy, thanks.
Alright, there's the runway. Oh man, this feels like a crosswind.
You will be able to remain OCCA all the way to Upfield.
We're going to try and land it anyway. Full flaps.
Yeah, you didn't tell me that calendar date. That all good, Dan?
Yeah, it looks fine.
Yeah, you don't really care, do you?
The only other thing that's listed on that day is trash night. So all is good. It's a Monday, so it's my weekend. My Sunday. Yep, definitely a crosswind. Look at the angle the plane's on compared with the angle we're coming in.
Wow.
Alright, let's cut the power. And alright, that was rough as guts. And I'm still in New South Wales until I get up to around the midsection of this airport. Oh man, it was hard to land this. Can you imagine trying to bring the HondaJet in? That thing is hard as to land. Especially in that crosswind. Luckily there is another runway going across it, but it looks smaller. But if I have to, that's what I'll land the HondaJet on.
That's another random question.
What?
Are we still doing our Crimbo, not Crimbo fucking party this year?
Yeah, I guess.
Or
Why don't we pair it up with Board Gamers Weekend? Or day, or whatever.
that'd work.
Haven't rolled the flaps.
Yeah, I think, Mark was a little bit over enthusiastic the last time we seen him. He wants to, like, fucking throw me a bloody baby.
Oh, yeah.
Mocktails and shit.
Yeah, mocktails.
He's a clown. Anyway, what in the hell?
But if anything, that would be a bit weird, having a baby shower and just having Daniel's mates turn up. That would be a bit weird. Like, baby shower, all dudes.
Doesn't matter.
Well, there'll be me at least.
There would be a Melissa.
You could probably invite Stacey.
If you want to drive her insane. Mark will probably spend the whole time trying to pick her up.
No, didn't you spend the whole wedding trying to avoid her?
Oh yeah, that's it. I knew it was one or the other.
The whole
It was
time.
either try to pick her up or avoid her like the plague. One or the other.
She probably spent the whole time trying to dance with Nigel. That's what she did at the wedding.
Yep.
Oh, that was funny.
Oh well, there we
Where'd she
go.
get that idea? I don't know where she got that idea.
Oh.
Yeah, she seemed hell-bent that, bridesmaid danced with the groomsmen and that sort of stuff. Well, we weren't really enforcing that. And she was a little bit shitty to Nigel, after the ceremony, Nigel just sort of bloody wandered off. Just like,
Well,
Well,
I'm the bride, nobody followed any of my instructions, so it was just like, fuck it.
Nigel had a good enough reason. It was hang on.
He
That's
had
right, yeah.
one job. He had to stand there and then just walk out with the rest of us.
He started walking, then everyone stopped, then he stopped, then everyone started, then he started, then everyone stopped, and he got confused and just did his own thing.
Oh, funny.
Which is funny as.
Yeah, I think it's because Karen and Stacey, they were trying not to walk on my train. Which is
Oh,
like,
well. You successfully confused him enough that he just walked off. Hey!
Well, it was still a case of the girls knew what they were doing and the guys should have followed their lead.
Where the crap is Sydney flights for part 2 of this flight?
They still down,
So-
are they?
Server must have gone down again.
It's sort of made for hilarious photos, just having bloody Simon and Karen just looking at Nigel going, what the fuck, man?
Funny as. Alright, seeing as Sydney flights has gone down again, I'll just do this solo. Which means... Where is that?
Unreliable server is unreliable.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Aussie Flyabout. I've got to make my own. Yeah, I just changed my overlay at the top if you didn't notice. Yep, still no Sydney flight, so host a session.
Yeah, that job interview was interesting this morning, Daniel. I'm surprised you didn't ask me about it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, which one?
I was like, literally the other day I was trying to meet my Centrelink quota for applying for jobs,
Yep.
and there was like a parts interpreter's job open in Shep.
Yep.
It was a case of I literally put the application in and then not 20 minutes later got an email requesting an interview
Wow.
Yeah.
on a Friday night. So anyway, yeah, I clicky through, pick the time, whatever. Set it for this morning, phone interview. Pretty standard stuff. Old mate rings me, gives me some spiel saying, yeah, he's from some fucking recruitment agency. And, he told me, he was not only looking to recruit for the Shepparton job, which I can't actually say where it is. He told me where it is, but, I had into some agreement where I couldn't say where it is because, like, privacy bullshit.
Yep.
Potato.
And, he told me all about the job, and then, it went as I thought it was going to be. He wanted to put my details in some database or something because him and a partner or something have starting a website specifically for, automotive people to find jobs. I think you call it dealership jobs or something.
Well, that's actually useful.
Yeah.
So he added me to that, and he was just spending all the time just trying to sell that, and it's just like, dude, is this a job interview or bloody
Yep.
just trying to poach customers or some shit?
Poach.
So either way, he was all positive and whatnot, because then it came the inevitable. He goes, "Oh, you got any questions?" I'm like, "Yeah." You've pretty much answered all my questions, rah, 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 rah. And he's just like, oh, have you got anything to tell me? And I said to him, I'm like, I should probably disclose I'm 5 months pregnant.
Okay,
bit
the
of a
engines are off.
pause, and he's just like, yeah, he goes, I'll put that in the computer here for the employer to consider, and he goes, oh, they had position on like the back of the parts room or the front. He goes, oh, I'll put a note here because of that, we'll put you on the front because at the back there's going to be heavy lifting. And that's what I said to him. I'm like, I'm only restricted to not doing heavy lifting for a couple of months. I'm like, once the kid comes along, then I can do bloody heavy lifting and shit.
Yeah.
So either way, yeah, front or counter when you're dealing with that's generally just dealing with the customers, taking phone calls, orders, and sort of shit that I was doing at Denny Toyota.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
So really, I prefer backer shop stuff where you deal with the workshop and you're stocking the shelves and you're unpacking shit. I prefer doing that, but job's a job.
Yep.
I don't think I'm gonna get. I'll be highly surprised though if I get considered for it though.
Well, they can't not hire you because you're pregnant.
Yeah, well, that's what I said to him. I said to him, I disclosed because, I didn't want to get to the next stage and, and then catch the employer off guard by having, massive big belly.
Yeah.
And that's what he said. Yeah, as I said, he was a bit, unsure what to say. You sort of pick and choose. He chose his words carefully.
Yep.
Here we go.
Because that's what he said. He's just like, he goes, I imagine you're going to take like maternity leave and stuff. And it's just like, yeah, then his attitude changed. And it's just like, well, yeah.
Gear up.
But yeah, he said the particular business was recently, bought out. They've filled quite a few positions with women. And
Cool.
so unlike Denny Toyota, it's a female-friendly workplace.
Yeah, good.
Because he was appalled when I told him the working conditions in Denny.
Oh.
Your dampener.
Yeah, he was a bit unsure when I said, yeah, bloody me boss said one thing, but my warning letter said something else entirely, and that's what I said to him. Yeah, I think the mechanics in the workshop just didn't like me and just made a push to get rid of me.
Yep.
So that's what I said to him. They were very chauvinistic. And yeah, so that he was very sympathetic. He goes, such industries, it's very much a boys' club, blah 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 blah, and
yep,
whatnot. As they're just laying on the charm fic, as I said, just tell me what I want to hear. It's just like, yep, okay. So when you're bullshitting me, mate. But anyway. But yeah, he agreed with me because he's just like, someone who's so far along in pregnancy, most employers, they shouldn't discriminate, but they do, and as he sympathised with that.
Yep.
He noted in his computer that, I can't do heavy lifting or whatever for the next 4.5 months.
Fun!
Yep.
But yeah, after I pop out the kid, I'm all good.
Yeah.
So said he noted all that in the computer.
Oh, look at the smoke haze around Coffs Harbour. Can't see through it. Oh God, look at it.
Have you actually got live weather that actually shows the smoke?
Well, it appears as cloud, but it's very, very low. And there's no such thing as low cloud at this time of year in this country. Have a look at it. I'm only at 6,000 feet. So you know how high we went in that little Cessna? I'm only 3 times higher than that.
Yeah.
Yep.
We'll probably have to do that again at some point where I don't have horrendous morning sickness.
Yes. Get you used to flying.
Well, it's not that I wasn't used to flying. It's just, as I said, it was just a case of I was anxious being off the ground. Because someone made me scared of planes by just subjecting me to too many episodes of bloody Mayday.
It's great.
Oh, it's not that bad, is it?
ACI is great, man.
When you think of it objectively, there's more planes in the sky every day than you think, and then the amount of crashes you hear about is very little. And it's
there's quite a few more crashes than you actually hear about.
Yeah.
And
I mean, yeah, that's true, but
I'm not
there's-
saying the media is racist, but the media is racist.
Yeah, of course they
Oh,
are.
not this rant again.
No, they
There
are.
was no,
In
there
this
was a
country,
big
they are.
there was a big crash just recently in oh shit, I'm not sure what country it was, but the people there are not white.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like 20-something dead. Have you heard about it on the news? No, you haven't. Because the media is racist. Hang on. What's it called? Aviation Herald. I like these guys apart from their iPhone-only mobile app that costs money.
Yeah, were you also saying the other day that they also don't report Chinese crashes either?
Something like that. But here we go.
But that's probably more to do with the Chinese media.
Well, here you go. Here's a new one. This one just happened yesterday, I think. Yeah. This one's in the Congo, so you probably won't hear about this at all. Yeah, 17 passengers and 2 crew, all occupants killed in the crash. They crashed into a populated area shortly after takeoff.
Yep.
And I guarantee you haven't heard about that on the news. I'm sure there's more pages than that. Where's that other one? Next page button's all at the top for some reason. Because having a next page button at the bottom...
Upside down, upside down.
Where is it? I saw it just recently. I was in Subway when I was reading it. The plane went into a lake, and it was all sorts of... no, that's Lion Air. It's not that one. Here we go. Southwest Aviation. There's another... This one's from bloody South Sudan. Or Sudan, or whatever you pronounce it. They crashed into the Year-Old River. Actually, no, sorry, the Year-Old Lake is what they crashed into. Because even back then, their local media was saying, no, it wasn't the lake. They crashed into the river. Their local media was getting it wrong.
Yep.
That's all that's left of the plane.
Wow.
That's just its tail. And that's what it looked like before. But yeah, they went past the runway around and crashed into the lake, and there was that many things wrong with this flight. Instruments frozen in the impact reading. The altimeter was saying they were still at 1,780 feet, doing 300k an hour. However, the attitude indicator was showing a 25-degree descent, but the vertical speed was showing only 4-degree descent.
Wow.
One of the heading indicators was at 280 degrees, another one was at 290. It's had propellers changed without being signed off correctly, and all sorts of other work done to it that was just done by people who were not trained to do it, and they were flying in fog. So they completely missed the airport. They couldn't see it. All of their dials were wrong, and they were in fog. They didn't know where they were or what they were doing, and they crashed because the idiots at maintenance fucked it up.
Yep.
But I guarantee you haven't seen that on the news because they're not white. Which is
that
just
the one you were telling me
racist
about when
media.
The flight engineer buggered off or something?
Yeah, the flight engineer left the country as soon as he finished the work on the propeller.
God damn.
That's not suspicious. And I mean, it just shows how racist the media is as well. Because that crash is just as important as every other one, but it just isn't reported by anyone except for the Aviation Herald. Because they report everything air crash.
Yep.
But I guarantee you haven't seen it on the 5 o'clock news or anything. Yeah, there you go. 4 survivors were taken to hospital, but in the end only 3 survived.
Yep.
Yeah, the pilots and all that had very little experience in this type of plane and everything.
Mm.
It was basically a preventable crash.
But it was, you know, that thing where they talk about the Swiss cheese thing, where you've got lots of different panels and all the holes like Swiss cheese, and the only way you get a crash is if you get a hole that goes through multiple ones of them all at once.
Mm.
Like 10 things went wrong to cause that crash.
Oh God.
It was ridiculous.
Yep.
Very preventable, especially if the maintenance crew did their work on the bloody instruments properly.
Mm. Yep.
Or if the pilot and co-pilot had better experience, they wouldn't have tried to keep looking for the airport. They would have just diverted somewhere else.
Yep.
Like if you can't see through the fog and all your instruments are broken, so like you got no altitude, nothing, you set it nose slightly above the horizon, so you know you're not going down, and you just fly on until you can make a visual somewhere else.
Mm.
But the pilots didn't have the skill they needed for that plane. They only had like 20 or something hours on that type.
Oh wow.
And that was the pilot instructing the trainee, who had even less.
Yep.
Alright, how far are we out? Oh, that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the kneeboard. There it is. Alright. We're approaching...
I get washing off the line before it fades.
Oakley dokley. We're approaching Tucky.
That reminds me, I need to do laundry.
I think everyone does. I need to do it before tomorrow. I've got to wash my work clothes.
Yep.
What? Yeah, I'll do it once I'm finished flying. You what? Okie dokie, have fun. Wear that hat. Anyway. Put my earphones back on. It's better. Alright. Once we reach Tucky, we'll be about 40 nautical miles out. Too soon to start backing off. Thing is, every time I think it's too soon to back off, I end up overshooting the runway.
Yep.
And every time I'm like, yeah, this is late enough, I end up coming in slower than a Cessna for like 20 minutes.
Yep.
I'm not really sure what to do. Alright, well, it's all the way up there in front of me. Huh. Is that starter switch pushed in? Yes, it was.
Oh.
I had the engine starter running on the left engine this whole time. Anyway,
120 hours per fortnight. That's like 60 hours a week. That seems like a lot.
What is?
For a job.
Whose job?
Just one I'm looking at.
Oh, okay. I'm doing like 3 hours a day, 5 days a week.
Yeah, but 60 hours per week sounds like a lot. Well, I guess I'm gonna do some calculations.
Alright. Once we get down to 20 nautical miles out, I'll start backing it off and descending.
Wow. It is a
Cool.
lot.
A new episode of Rick and Morty just aired.
Really?
Yes.
Holy shit. I had no idea.
Guess which one just aired?
What one?
Season 4, episode 3.
3?
Yes.
3?
Yes.
Where the fuck is my tablet?
You're gonna start what? You're gonna start catching up, are you?
Tonight I will, yeah. But I had no idea it was even started up again.
Alright, I'm gonna send you an app
Yeah.
because it is fantastic. Yeah, TV show tracker. Let me get the Play Store. 30 nautical miles out. Yeah, I think I can do this fast enough and still have time to land. Hey, if I have to go around. Dots share. Share, bruh. Alright, we will send it on messages to you. Okay,
that's why I haven't heard anything.
Mm-hmm.
They're not up on Netflix.
Uh-oh. Well, there you go. That app I just linked you to on SMS. Because it looks like yours hasn't finished activating in thingo.
Well, it's got things that come up in Messenger that at the bottom say, see when friends are typing.
Yeah.
And I haven't uploaded that.
Okay, yeah, then it's not activated yet. I did Allison's a couple of days ago and it's activated and it works, so
Okay.
I'll run through the settings again on yours.
There
next
was like
time
a
you're
little exclamation thingy at the top as well that says verify your number.
Yeah. Actually, what you do, just go in, open up messages.
Yep.
Go into your dots button at the top and go settings, and then click chat features.
Chat features. It still says setting up.
Yeah, okay, click on that there it's setting up and get it to re-verify your number. It should ask for your number again. Punch your number in again without deleting 0. And then just close out, let it do its thing, and it should be good in about an hour's time.
Okay.
You see, it's been working with Allison's.
Yep.
Because you can shit, 17 nautical miles out. Better start.
So yeah, 60 hours per week is like a 12-hour shift for 5 days. That's a lot. Usually it's 8, isn't it?
Probably.
Okay, what if I go 60 divided by 7 instead? Yeah, that's like 8.5 hours per day for a 7-day week. That's a lot of hours.
Yeah.
Fuck it, I could do with the money. It'd have been going to shop every single fucking day, but whatever.
But yeah, with chat features working, I'll load up Allison's. You'll see the colour.
That doesn't sound like part-time.
Oh, there you go. See on the joystick cam, the light blue on mine, because I've got dark mode. Light blue is SMS. Dark blue is chat features.
Okay.
So RCS. Think iMessage, but not as shit.
Yep.
Alright, let's shut nav off.
And I'm back.
Hi, Diddley. Alright, I got the
Not
run.
as hot out there as what I thought.
No, it's not that warm today.
Still burnt though.
I think it's only supposed to be like 20 something tomorrow. Oh, cat, what?
Meow, meow, meow. I'm just gonna be
Meow.
Noisy.
Meow. Meow. Alright, I've lost a bit of speed by using the speed brakes. Alright. Okay. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Actually, I'll keep that. Actually, no, stuff it. I'll turn that off. Gear down. Landing lights
Hi.
on. Hi diddly ho! How's it going?
Huh?
More flaps.
Oh,
YouTube random. Hello, YouTube random.
Alright, let's see if I can line up for this.
What are you blacking about?
What?
What are you going black for?
I forgot to shake the juice bottle before I poured it.
Oh.
Gears down and locked.
So it's sort of watery.
Flaps full. Well, the good thing is I've now got into the correct sequence where I can drop the landing gear and lower the flaps without all sorts of warning sounds happening in the HondaJet. So I found the correct sequence.
Yep.
Alright, I got the runway in sight.
Sync rate.
I'll give you sync rate. And we're in the Gold Coast. The rear wheel's going to touch down in New South Wales and we'll probably come to a halt in Queensland.
Could probably use my scanner for that. I wonder if I can upload multiple.
If you need to take scans of documents, Microsoft have got an app on Google Play that does document scanning directly from your device's camera, and it's actually really good.
Oh.
Yeah. It lines it up, it crops it, it straightens it out, so even if you're holding your phone on an odd angle, it'll cut it down until it looks straight.
Okay. What is it again?
I don't know, it's just look for Microsoft.
Yeah.
And then just click all apps by this developer and you'll find it. It's an actual...
Lynn?
Yeah, that's the one.
Alright, install.
It is a bit janky to actually get it to give you the PDF rather than dropping it in your Office Drive or whatever the hell it's called.
Yeah.
But alright, we're down. And that was actually one of my better landings in this. Then again, nothing can beat that one wheel landing with hard brakes into... Yeah, no, that was shocking. Alright.
Oh, hilarious.
Because that was a shocking landing I did last time. Well, not last time, but a couple of times ago. At some point, I've got to get around to putting up my putting all the previous streams into their playlist. All right. We're in Queensland.
Cool.
Or are we in New South Wales? I don't know. The line goes halfway through the bloody airfield. Flaps don't need to be full down anymore.
I seem to be the only one watching on Twitch.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I haven't loaded up Twitch, so...
Twitch is
It
where
says
I've been
that
trying...
button, watching now, 1.
Great. Considering
Number 1.
Considering I'm trying to boost my Twitch account, and I've got 2 computers tuned into Twitch. Anyway.
What's the go to your YouTube sub count goal on the bottom? I thought you already had a big grand.
I did, but YouTube went and deleted a whole bunch of accounts that are inactive.
Yep.
And it nuked me like bloody 30 subs. Well, 130 actually. Which is a load of shit. Gasolina. Anyway, let's find somewhere to park. Here's as good a spot as any.
Board help you see over the dashboard better.
Yes. I can't wait for the next one because I'm going to have to get a decent computer with a bloody VR headset so I can actually look around.
Yeah.
With like Nintendo gloves so I can actually click things while I'm looking around.
Nintendo gloves.
You remember them things?
Like one of the guys from Daft Punk.
I just don't make as good music. Alright.
Why is it I'm hearing a camera shutter every now and then?
Oh, it's because I'm doing the document scanner thing.
Oh,
Finally got it.
loud.
Okay, engine
It's just
off.
every now and then I could just hear. And I'm like, where the
Yep.
fuck is that sound coming from?
Yeah, no, it's good. I've done it now, so.
I couldn't work out where the sound was coming from. I thought I was going nuts.
It's alright, I'm even putting the folder away now with the documents in. Cat, what? What time is it now?
Cat, being a cat, because you can.
Yeah, he thinks it's 5 o'clock, which is usually his dinner time, so.
And we're on the ground.
Already?
Yeah, I'm parked and everything. I've even refueled. And how close did I get to the centre line? Oh, I'm getting better.
Your flight attendant looks really square.
She looks like a Nintendo Mii.
Yes.
I can't. There you go. And she's not the flight attendant. That's the co-pilot.
Co-pilot.
Which is interesting because he's outside the plane, but as soon as you get back in, oh, there she is. Oh, damn, she's fast. Oh, exactly. Do we have a passenger in here at the moment? Yes.
No, I thought you had a flight attendant because you got teacups there.
It's a private jet. The passenger can get their own damn teacups. See? She's in the co-pilot seat. Even looks around. Like when you drop the flaps out, she does it. See, my dude's got the throttle. Rin, 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 rin. She's looking at me like I'm some kind of idiot. But anyway,
That face is really creepy.
yeah, there she is now on the outside. Either way,
Yeah, the way
Well-
she turns her head and just looks at you whenever you're doing shit is creepy.
she's just on a timer actually.
Yeah,
Anyway,
still doesn't make it any like, less looking creepy. She doesn't blink, so it's just like, yeah, eyeballs.
Either way,
They just follow you.
yep. Either way, we've made it. So in flight.
Cool.
I just like giving shit.
Nah. Yeah, looks like Sydney flights are still down. Again. All right, so both the Cessna and the HondaJet have made it to the Gold Coast.
Cool.
The next flight will be going from the Gold Coast to the Sunshine Coast, up Maroochydore.
Hey, I
Maroochydore.
know that area.
Maroochydore, mate.
Maroochydore, Redland Bay, Brisbane area. That's where all the Moleys are at, man. That's where the in-laws are at, dude.
What?
Oh. Well, your in-laws on Mum's side.
Morley?
Yeah. Mum's family.
Well,
There's a Morley in my family tree somewhere.
well, we've got a few stops to do in Queensland. Maroochydore, Bundaberg, Rockhampton, Mackay, Townsville, Cairns, Lizard Island, Lockhart River, Horn Island, Weeper, Normanton, I don't know. PORMPURAAW.
Okay.
Yeah, this is Normanton, Mornington Island, MacArthur River Mine is Northern Territory. Okay, yeah. So we got that whole section is Queensland in my flight log. Oh, I do not know what it is with the guys at the bloody Border Tree Care or whatever. They mow the lawns of one of the people across the road. And every single time he does it, he pulls up in his stupid Ford ute, gets off, does the lawn mowing, and then the bloody thing won't start. He just sits there for a half an hour to an hour until it's flat.
Oh, God.
And then after he charges it up for a while, then it works. This is why you don't buy a Ford.
Yep.
Well, either way...
No problem, charge circuit.
Yeah, wouldn't be surprised. Look at all the weather info that we were using today. That's a lot of stuff. Either way, that'll clear out. There it goes. The game's not really going to crash. Gone. Anyway, so alright, I'll be back in a couple of days to fly the next leg, which will be Gold Coast to Maroochydore.
Awesome, awesome.
So yeah, have fun.